All right, today we're reading Fancy Nancy by Jane O'Connor. It's Fancy Nancy. I guess they make a Disney series out of this. This is my room before I made it fancy. Yeah, pretty plain room. I love being fancy. Oh my gosh. Look at all the stuff she put up. The lights on everything and feathers. My favorite color is fuchsia. That's a fancy way of saying purple. I like to write my name with a pen that has a plume. That's a fancy way of saying feather. And I can't wait to learn French because everything in France sounds fancy. Nobody in my family is fancy at all. They never even ask for sprinkles. Yeah, do you ask for sprinkles? There's a lot they don't understand. Lace trimmed socks do help me play soccer better. Sandwiches definitely taste better when you stick in frilly toothpicks. A princess is supposed to keep her tiara on. What's a fancy girl to do? I ask my doll, Maribel. Her full name is Maribel Lavinia Chandelier. Yeah, that's a pretty long name for a doll, huh? Then I get an idea that is stupendous. That's a fancy word for great. Maybe I can teach my family how to be fancy. I make an ad and stick it on the fridge. You should put it learn to be fancy. Lessons from Nancy start today. Easy, fun, and free. Soon there's a knock on my door. My family saw the ad. They want to get started right away. Yeah, there she's got her school set up, teaching mom and dad and little one to be fancy. The trouble is, my family doesn't own any fancy clothes. That's okay. I go find, what is that fancy word? Oh, yes, some accessories. Yeah, she's gonna accessorize their clothes with beads and baubles and bows. Ooh la la, my family is posh. That's a fancy word for fancy. My mom twirls in front of the mirror. Why don't we go somewhere fancy tonight? How about dinner at the King's Crown, Dad suggests. Wow, my parents are acting fancier already. Yeah, they're looking all fancy now. May I escort you lovely ladies outside? The limousine is waiting. My dad is our chauffeur. That's a fancy word for driver. Yeah, they're gonna go out for a night, huh? When we arrive at the King's Crown, everyone looks up. They probably think we're movie stars. Yeah, I think they went to like a Burger King. I am so proud of my whole family. They eat with their pinkies up and call each other darling. Yeah, there's the little one calling the other ones darling, huh? Eating fancy in that restaurant. For dessert, let's have parfaits, my mom said. That's French for ice cream sundaes. Amazing, my mother knows French. When our parfaits are ready, I curtsy and say, merci. That's French for thank you. I carry the tray like a fancy waiter. Oops, I trip, I slip, and the tray does a double flip. Oh no. What do you think happened with the parfaits? Did they go everywhere? I don't feel fancy anymore. I want to go home. Oh no. She got all covered with the ice cream. After I get all cleaned up, I put on my dressing gown. Those are fancy words for bathrobe. I feel much better. I'm ready for a parfait. I tell my parents, thank you for being fancy tonight. Yeah, she's all cleaned up, and now they make the ice cream at home. I love you, my dad says. I love you, my mom says. And all I say back is I love you. Because there isn't a fancy or better way of saying that. Yeah, getting tucked in. That's nice. The end.